The Jesus tree has come down to my office. It's very cold in church today. And so we're looking at what comes next in the overarching story of how Jesus came to go to the cross. And this day is, of course, the pivotal day in many ways. This is a reading from Genesis chapter 3. Now the serpent was more crafty than any of the wild animals the Lord God had made. He said to the woman, "Did God really say you must not eat from any tree in the garden?" The woman said to the serpent, "We may eat fruit from the trees in the garden, but God did say you must not eat fruit from the tree that is in the middle of the garden. And you must not touch it, or you will surely die." "You will not surely die," the serpent said to the woman, "for God knows that when you eat of it, your eyes will be opened, and you will be like God, knowing good and evil." When the woman saw that the fruit of the tree was good for food and pleasing to the eye, and also desirable for gaining wisdom, she took some and ate it. She also gave some to her husband who was with her, and he ate it. Then the eyes of both of them were opened, and they realized that they were naked. So they sewed fig leaves together and made coverings for themselves. Then the man and his wife heard the sound of the Lord God as he was walking in the garden in the cool of the day, and they hid from the Lord God among the trees of the garden. But the Lord God called to the man, "Where are you?" And so it was that mankind was hidden from God, was in a broken relationship with God. So it was that death came, spiritual death, sin came into the world. Creation was broken. Our disobedience meant nothing was ever going to be the same until God was able to put the relationship right. As we are thinking about this in Lent and thinking about Jesus' journey to the cross, why did Jesus need to die? My question today is, can you imagine a world without evil? No selfishness. Just love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control, fruit of the Spirit. Each person looking out for another. All of us willing to be in relationship with God, to do the will of God, not out of duty, but because we are all part of the kingdom with God in control. Can you imagine what life could have been like if only Eve hadn't listened to the wrong voice? And that's why Jesus died on the cross. We'll go through more of the story of the Old Testament and the part Israel played and the prophets played, but that's why Jesus came, because in the end, only God himself could repair the relationship in such a way that there could be a new Eden, a new heaven, a new earth. There will one day be a time when Jesus returns and all of creation is restored to what it was always meant to be. What a day that will be. no more ravaging of the earth, no more cruelty, no more hatred. It's almost beyond our imagination. And of course, the most important thing is that God will be on the throne and Jesus will be sitting at his right hand, and we will be in his presence once more. And God will not have to say, "Where are you?" My Lenten thought is this: does God need to ask where you are? Is there any part of you that is even now hidden from God? Is your life open to his presence and his spirit? Because in his presence, in his spirit, is life and light and hope. And the process of opening ourselves up to God is sometimes painful, but thinking of our destination, thinking of that eternity of hope and love and glory with no wicked voices to tempt us, isn't it worth it to feel even a glimpse of that on earth today? If you hear God whispering, "Where are you?" answer him. Answer his call. Spend some time telling God today where you are spiritually. What are your hopes, your dreams? What of the future in this uncertain time? Have you taken those thoughts to God so that he can share them with you? That's why Jesus died on the cross. So that we could be close enough, closer than a brother, it says in the Bible, to share with God, to know our eternal destination, and while on earth, to walk with him, just as he once walked with Adam and Eve in the cool of the evening. Picture the new heaven, the new earth, when everything is put right. And let us, as Christians, as the church, do all we can to present just a tiny glimpse of what that kind of life can be like right now. Imagine it. Bring it into being. We are kingdom bearers. I'll see you tomorrow. And with a pivotal reading comes a pivotal picture of an apple and the serpent from the Garden of Eden. Let's hang it on the tree.